Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Just Gaming today. Today we are going to play some more Slay the Spire 2. Continue our run with the Silent. We are on Ascension level 3, and we've just completed Act 1. Looks like we have 111 gold. We're ready to rock and roll. And we did take, we did have the Witch, and we took the Hot Cocoa. Hot Cocoa is really, really effective with the Silent. Having that extra energy pairs in the first turn pairs really, really well with having 2 additional cards. So let's get on this and see what we can do. So I don't have a ton of money, so maybe this early merchant isn't that great, but we've got 2 fights, an event, and then a merchant. Let's scope out the merchants. So we have a merchant right at the end here. We do have to fight an elite to get to the end anyways. So let's check this out. We have rest, relic. We'd have to fight 2 elites if we go that way, but we get 2 relics. Now this is something I haven't really been trying to jump on, is the elite train. So what I might do here is try and remove an early card. I think there's plenty to remove here. We still have 5, 6 strikes, and we still have 5 defends. So I think we have enough to remove a card. So let's head up this way and see if we get the early merchant, remove a card, and then work our way up to this elite. We do get the rest before the elite and after the elite. So I think if we need to rest twice, we can rest twice too. So I think this might be a good way to go. See if we can get a bunch of relics. We could do double events instead of the merchant, but I think we're going to go this way. We sort of have a mishmash kind of maybe deck. But at the moment it seems to be working okay. So we have 15 coming at us. If we do, what is it? We fully block, we're going to get 4. So if we fully block him, he essentially gets stunned the next turn. So I think it's worthwhile to establish that block. Let's go ahead and get 8 block here, or do I want to get 6 first? When you play a card, deal 4 damage. Let's just throw this out for the moment. Then I also have this rock that deals 15 damage. So let's get that done. And we did 9 damage off of this popper. So that's how everything's really, really damaged right here. I don't think we'll be able to cast everything. So let's discard a card and get some block here. And we'll do some random damage off of the serpent form. Now we have 8, we have 12. Let's go ahead and do the cloak and dagger. And this serpent form pairs very, very well with the shivs, because essentially you're going to just be doing lots of damage. So let's go ahead and kill him with the leading strike, get 2 more shivs. And we'll do 1. Oh, we're just going to kill him. Okay, we had enough to kill everybody. That worked out really well. That serpent form, having that serpent form in our hand to begin with and having 7 energy, you see how powerful that was. So pretty excited about, kind of the way things are working. I do have some poison stuff in here as well. So I'm kind of, I don't know, kind of a mixed shiv poison type thing going on. But it's okay. I think if I can get enough of those strikes out of the deck, we might be okay. I didn't have this sucker punch last time, and it was quite good. Being able to apply 2 weeks is just really, really good. Now we do have, this one. So whenever you add a skill to your deck, it's upgraded. So that's really nice to see. If we see some skills, they're just going to be auto improve. So let's see. It doesn't do shivs and it doesn't do poison. Kind of reluctant to add this. Play a card this turn. This one I'm not opposed to, but I think I'm just going to skip the cards for now because I want to make my deck smaller, and I'd rather have a shiv card or a poison card to get things going here. Now we started with the serpent form again, so we're going to kind of do the same setup here. 8 strength would be kind of nice and we just get rid of it. So that'd be kind of cool. We do a lot less damage this turn. So I can just do 1 defend. Oh, I didn't. Well, I kind of did if I wanted to not take any damage. So let's go ahead and do this. And then let's do the shiv. I don't have anything else that can shiv, but this is free. So we'll go ahead and do 6 damage and then do the precise cut. Wow, we tore in. Now, if we let it get back to him, he's going to put up a significant layer of defense around a big shield here. Unfortunately, I think it is going to get back to... Oh, wait. We have this... keep forgetting about the rock here. Yeah, just doing 9 and 15, doing 24 damage to something, or a combination of somethings, is really just really good. It does take up a potion slot, but as you saw, I don't have enough potions anyway, so I think we're all right. So here, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Ricochet, slide, deal 3 damage to random enemies 5 times. I think we're going to take the cloak and dagger again, and maybe we, I don't know. I already took 1 defend out. We have 135. Remove 2 cards from your deck. Add normality to your deck. Unplayable. You cannot play more than 3 cards this turn. That would really stink in my deck as far as first turn. What's this perfect fit? Whenever this would be shuffled into your draw pile, place it on the top instead. Perfect fit. Enchant a card with perfect fit. Ooh. Yeah, I'd rather have that. So whenever it's shuffled in, I can put it on the top. Wow. Now, I don't want to do that on a power. I don't want to do it on an exhaustible. I mean, this is always quite good. And this is always quite good. 3 poison to random enemies 4 times. I think I'm going to go with... Well, these are upgraded. The leading strike isn't. I'm going to go ahead with a cloak and dagger. We'll give it perfect fit. That way we can kind of get it to cycle back to us quicker. Let's go in here. Now, I really want to get rid of a card, but let's see what we can get here. So, oh, man. That's so good. Honestly, that's too good for us to pass. Yeah. We're going to take it and just deal with all those extra cards. I'm not going to spend any more because we do have another shop coming up. Now I can fight or do 2 events. Now events I can, or an event and a rest. But at the rest I could do an upgrade. So I think I'm going to go with this event. Precise cut is removed from your deck. Lose 3 hit points. The card is above's option is randomized. The precise cut isn't terrible, but I'd love to get that's my defend plus, but it does remove the defend. I think we're just going to go with that. Even though it's an upgraded defend, I think I don't want to spend any more hit points because I would love to use this as an upgrade. So let's go ahead here. Let's go ahead and smith. We're only down 5 hit points. I don't feel too bad about that. We have a really good potion if we need it. Let's see what the upgrades are. So you see too many strikes and too many defend still. So the survivor, infinite blade starts in hand. Wow. Yes, we're going to do that. Yeah, that was really worthwhile. All right, let's see what this elite's all about. Sometimes the elites are harder than some of the bosses. So this one is the one where I think if you kill it, you got 2 turns to kill the rest of them, or else if things get gnarly, they come back. So let's indeed put the infinite blades out. We have 18 and 24 incoming, so we need 20 block if we can. Well, this is the problem with the strikes and I think we're going to whittle some down. Let's do this defend. That gets me 8. We'll get rid of the strike. Now we've got 10 more, which would be 18, 22. I think that's okay. And then let's throw the potion over here. Just kind of get everything whittled down some. I think we'll take 2, was it? Yeah. All right, so neutralize. The biggest one is 14 here. So let's do the neutralize there. We do have a weakness. Oh, man. Be really nice, but I don't think I can put that out. I do like the poison. Let's go ahead and leading strike this one. Now he's got the weakness. I don't think I can kill anything, right? I can do 9. Ugh. Now I do get rests after this, so I think we're just do the defend and then pick where we want the shivs. So I think we're gonna. It has 2 strengths, so kind of just got its stuff going. All right, let's do that. That one's close. We're going to take a lot of damage, but we can rest. Oh, don't like it, but it is what it is. It is an elite, so they get poisoned, which is good. We don't have a weakness. Apply more poisons for 2. But I think we want to block and get some shivs. Oh, I could do piercing wail. That would be very good here. Let's do that. So now we're looking at taking 1 damage. We don't have to do anything else. So we've got some shivs. We've got poison stab. We could do 3 poison on. Let's put some poison on the middle one here. And let's start getting this one down. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and throw 3 on that one. I don't like spreading out the damage, but you kind of got to prepare for killing them so they don't come back. And poison's going to start spreading each turn. Well, not spreading, but accumulating. So this one will be dead this turn, right? So when it passes back to him, he's going to be dead. No, he's going to be 1 shy of being dead. That's okay, though. He's going to be 1 shy of being dead. But I can do the cloak and dagger. That's going to give me 6 to this 10. Let's shiv both of these. So now they're both within their poison. Yep. We have 19 left here. Now, normally I wouldn't care about accumulating more block, but when you get more shivs, it's worthwhile because they are free damage. So this one, let's do a strike, and then I'm out. We're very close to killing him, so this should work out. We did take a fair bit of damage, but we took, what, 18 so far? Yeah. Cool. This one's just going to die to a shiv. And it would die if we send it back. But let's see what kind of relic we get. You know, I don't kill a lot of these elites, so Anchor is pretty good. We did get a strength potion as well. Start each combat with 10 block. Sounds perfect to me. Ooh, another leading strike. A blade dance, though, is a skill. Add 4 shivs to your hand and exhaust. I think we're going to take the blade dance because it also comes upgraded. So I do like that. Let's see what our relic is here. Ooh, the flower pot. Every 3 turns gain an energy. That's really good for the silent as well. Oops, I got to take it. I got to remember that because I've been proceed happy. Okay, so here we are going to rest at one of these. I think I'm just going to rest at this one. So we're back up to 68. I feel pretty good about that. We're going to fight and then rest and then do an elite. So this is the spiny toad. So we're going to throw out the infinite blades. Ooh. So nothing incoming. So I think I'll leave the piercing wail alone. I think we'll blade dance. Wish I had some card draw, but I just don't. Strike. We're kind of just done, right? Oh, well, I do want to throw this too. Okay. She had more offensive stuff there, but I have too many defends in my deck, unfortunately. I would love to have that serpent form out. However, we need to mitigate some damage, I think. Well, I don't know how much damage we're going to mitigate. That's the biggest problem. So maybe this is where we can use the skill potion, try and save some hit points. 2 inky shivs. Weakened creatures deal 25% less damage. We have weak on it already. We can do bouncing flask for free. Let's do the bouncing flask because we're going to put a lot of poison on him for free. Well, poison, stab, and strike. It's still going to do a lot of damage. I was hoping to get some. No, I rested. How did I get down to 34 already? Doesn't that seem odd? I must have messed something up. But I saw myself go up to 68. How do I have that much damage already? It didn't hit me the first turn. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, Cloak and Dagger, we're going to do that. Get some shivs. We're at 6, we'll have 8. Do we have another defend? Do. So we're going to do that. Block whatever damage we can. So that should block everything. I think we're going to leading strike and get some more shivs. Let's just shiv away. Oh yeah, here. So it goes back to him and he dies. How did I take that much damage? I don't know. I don't understand. Am I asleep at the wheel here? So deal 6 damage, apply 1 poison. Gain block equal to poison on all enemies. Ooh, now that's kind of interesting because I am poisoning stuff quite a bit. I'm gonna take Mirage. Okay. Yeah, I had 68 hit points here. Yeah. Huh. Well, I have to rest again because I have no other option. 55 seems yikes going into an elite fight, but and also I don't have a lot of money still, so let's get in with this elite and see which one we get. Now, this guy's pretty rough. If I remember right, the Entomancer. So he has, whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, add 1 dazed into your draw pile. Yeah, that was it. And this guy is really nasty against the silent. So I don't know. I think we're using our potions. Start him at 121. Now the biggest problem here is the fact that I really don't want to use shivs. But I'm probably going to have to. So he's got 21 coming in. Kind of got a Cloak and Dagger. I could go all out and really try and bust him up. All right, let's start poisons. That added 1 dazed into your draw pile. Man, it's really bad. Let's get rid of this one, I guess, and just shiv away. 8. Just do lots of damage and try our best. All right, so we're going to block everything. We've got them pretty low. We're going to get a lot of dazes in our hand, probably. Oh, well, okay. I'll take it. So we got a shiv. He's got 18 coming in. I think I need to block as much as that I can because that'll be 18 blocked. I really want that poison power that I have. But let's see what we get. So he doesn't have anything coming in this turn. So let's go ahead and put a bunch of poison on him. Let's Cloak and Dagger and get some more shivs. Apologies if you hear background noise. I have my windows open and it's nice and cool here today. There's people driving by on motorcycles and stuff. Okay. So he is within death range here. And I have a shiv to kill him almost. Well, he's going to die when it goes back to him. I can do that and get some block, but he should be dead when it gets to him. Awesome. Okay, and I didn't take any damage, so that was welcome. Had 5 strength, lose it at the end of the turn. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. That's a pretty good relic there. Expose, remove all artifacts and block from the enemy, apply 3 vulnerable. Not bad. Now, I did want a Blade of Ink. It is upgraded. Add 3 inky shivs to your hand. Yeah, we're taking Blade of Ink because I actually wanted to purchase one of those at the store and did not have enough to do so. I believe. I don't know if it was this one or the other one that I ran, but all right, well, let's see what we got here. So we did get a minor poison card. Gain 7 block, 8 block, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. We've seen this one before. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. So that's a pretty good card too. But I think I need to stick to a plan. I got to get a card out of my deck, I think. So let's do that and see what we got left over. I want to actually get rid of a strike at this point. So we're down to 25. We do have 65 left. But I honestly think I'm going to save it. Having an attack potion going into the boss fight might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. We'll buy a potion. I don't buy a lot of potions in this game, but it's probably a pretty good idea. All right, we are going to rest here and get 15 hit points, so we are going into the boss fight full health. We've got a flex and an attack potion, a pretty good array of relics for what we've been doing. Let's hit the Insatiable. Now, the Insatiable gives you these cards to help you stay alive from this. He ends up putting a buff on himself right here that ends up killing you if it ticks down. So we're going to put Serpent Form out so we can start to accumulate some damage on him. Let's see. So we'll do the Cloak and Dagger so we can get some more damage on him. Basically, the shivs are doing double work at this point. We've got this one here. I'm not going to use the Piercing Wail because it might be effective towards the end. Now, I think I'm also going to save the Rock Potion and the Attack Potion for next turn. So we're going to Strength, Rock Potion, Attack Potion. I think the Strength, so the Rock Potion we can actually throw right now. I don't think I really have anything that's vulnerable. And it doesn't add the strength to the potion there. So let's go ahead and do the defend, then we'll do 14. So I think that's a really good first turn. We did start the poisoning. So hopefully we'll get that poison power here soon. So this is what I'm talking about. In 4 turns, you'll be eaten and die. So you just are kind of on a counter here. So we have 16 incoming. We have 3 block. Now on this one, I don't really have a lot of from a perspective of using the potions and stuff this turn. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. Now, I could use this to add twice to that counter. That helps significantly. Now, if I shiv here, that's okay. So we're 8 and 2, and then I have to kind of do this one to get 8 more block. Yeah. So I would like to kind of, so 16, 16. Okay, so we'll be good. Not bad at this difficulty. This one I got a lot of stuff going on. So we are going to use the flex potion. We're also going to use our attack potion and see what card we can get here. So murder, deal 1 damage, deal 1 additional damage for each card drawn this combat. Deal 6 damage, innate, deal 10 damage and apply a vulnerable. I think we're going to do the assassinate. So the assassinate will be free. We get to put vulnerable on him. Now, I think we're going to go ahead with some shiv work here. We're going to see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do the blade dance and not lose any shivs. So we're going to shiv again. Shiv, 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 and shiv. Let's cloak and dagger. You see how this can really get quite good. Then he's got 1 poison, so we'd only get 1 block from that, but I guess we'll keep it around. We're just going to take some damage this turn. Can't really do much else. I would like to use this if I get poison, up there significantly. But we'll take some damage here. It'll just be okay. So right now, this is the amount of hit points I would start with in Act 3 anyways. So neutralize is going to give him some weak. It's free. Plus it's going to do some more work and from the serpent form. And 3 inky shivs. Now these shivs apply 1 week as well, so we don't even need to do much. That was actually a pretty easy fight at this point. This deck is starting to kind of come together. It's got a little bit of poison and a lot of shiv stuff going on. I wouldn't be adverse to putting more poison stuff in though if I found some right cards. So tools of the trade, at the start of your turn, draw 1 card and discard a card. That's actually kind of interesting for one point. Corrosive Wave is a skill that's upgraded. Whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. Now, I don't have a lot of draw, so nah. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this effect for each enemy killed. We've seen this before. I think I'm going to get Tools of the Trade. I do like powers. This energy has gained 2 energy. Let's proceed and see what kind of Act 3 we got. So we get the demon to select from here. So add 1 enthralled to your deck. Gain energy at the start of each turn. If this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards. Eternal. Lose 9 max HP and 3 apparitions to your deck. Gain 1 intangible. Ooh, I gotta pick one of these. I really don't like any of them. Yikes. Now, look, adding everything at the merchant is pretty cool because you get 3 relics every merchant. But you're adding like 2 colorless cards and there's 5 other cards every time. Wow. That would be a lot. I think that's really going to ruin things though. I think we're going to have to go with this one. Don't really like that enthralled, but I can remove it, right? Eternal cannot be removed. Okay. I think we're going to take this one. Adding another energy in is actually very, very good. If I already have an extra energy, I'm only losing 1 energy on that turn to get rid of the enthralled. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll cut this one here. We'll look to do Act 3 next. It does look like we have some merchants up towards the top. merchant in the middle, and no early merchants, but we got some different routes we can take. We'll analyze that. But so far, Act 2, Ascension 3, not so bad for the silent. So we'll see if we can get through this one and get our 4th win in a row. We would have Ascension 0, 1, and 2 done already, and this is Ascension 3. We do have to fight the door maker. That one's a pretty annoying fight. But for this one, maybe not so bad. We'll have to see. Hopefully we get there. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch here. So we have to actually get there. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing with Slay the Spire 2. If there's any games that you'd like to see me play. I have a few videos up, a recently new game called Legion Bound. Check that out. It's a pretty cool auto battler if you're into those things. I don't play a lot of them, but this one's kind of cool because I like all the different class combinations and stuff. So, and it's got a huge skill tree that I'm working through. So everyone take care. See you in the next one.